And the other thing to keep in mind is I can only surmise that the reason they don't want to take a vote is because they're afraid it's going to fail. The vote will succeed and their leadership will fall. There are a number of Republican senators who have said they don't think Senator Skelos should be leading the chamber. And so I can only conclude that they know this vote, if it were allowed to happen, would succeed.
Do you think the dynamics will change next week when lawmakers go home, back to their districts, they hear from constituents? What do you think will happen when they return?
You know, it's hard to anticipate, but I'm sure that when they go back home, they'll be hearing what, again, people around the state are saying, even people in their own conference, which, again, I reiterate what my colleagues have said, that clearly they don't want to vote. If they had everyone voting to keep Senator Skelos, there would be no issue. They would just allow for it to happen. So clearly, I think they'll spend some time and they'll come back. And again, we'll see what happens on Monday. But I think that we are trying to stay focused on why we're here.
What's the point of walking out? Why did you walk out?
I don't think there was any point in participating in this charade. If the rules of the House are not going to be followed, if a motion properly before the House is not going to be allowed to be considered, if rules will literally be invented by the presiding officer, and who showed a complete inability to cite what rule he was talking about, they might as well, if you could read the subtitle, just say, we're not going to let you represent your constituents in this chamber, even when you're abiding by the rules.
But the things often don't go your way, and most of the time they don't. You never walk
Yes,
out.
like,
I mean, you're going to walk out from now on when things don't go your way?
As I said, we respect that they are the majority. We respect that they wrote these rules and adopted them. But at least let's follow the rules. At least let's take a vote. They want to vote to continue their current leadership, which has been charged with numerous felonies. That's their right to do that. But let the people of New York know where you stand.
So will you continue to walk out on sessions if they don't vote on this?
I think that's something we'll determine on a case-by-case basis.
Senator, you disappointed the